Okay guys, I'm going to show you a really neat way to shuffle a deck, okay? You know, we can shuffle it this way. This is called the Hindu shuffle, okay? We could shuffle it this way. This is called the overhand shuffle. Or you could shuffle it this way. This is called the riffle shuffle, okay? But sometimes how I like to shuffle it is I like to do something called the slop shuffle, okay? Now how you do the slop shuffle is you need some cards face up. You need some cards face down, some cards face up, some cards face down. So we have all the cards mixed up, right? Some cards face up, some cards face down, and some cards are even back to back. But if you give it a little riffle just like this, the magic happens, and look, all the cards are back the same way. This is what you're doing. First you tell them, you know, you can go into the different shuffling routines, there's different ways to shuffle a deck. Then you can go into this slop shuffle, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to do exactly what I was doing, placing some cards face up and some cards face down. There's one secret move you want to do before you do that, though. You want to take the cards and you want to give them a slight bend, like this, okay? Give the cards a slight bend. Don't make it obvious, okay? I like to just go like that to give the cards a little bend, but you can just bend them like that yourself. You can even do that before the trick. So you have a slight bend in the cards. Okay? Now, all you're going to do is you're going to take a handful of cards, you know, about like 8 cards, put them face up, take another half a dozen cards, face down, face up, face down. So it looks like they're all mixed up, right? Some face up, some face down. But in actuality, only half of them are face up, and the bottom are face down. It's a self-working card trick, okay? It just works itself out that way. As you're flipping these over, and you flip over the next batch, you're putting these back face down. And then when you do it again, you're putting these back face down. Just like that. So you want to do it about halfway, so you have, they think half the deck's face up, half the deck's face down, they're all mixed together. But they're not. So you want to get it so about the top half is face up and the bottom half is face down. Okay? And then what you want to do is you want to say some cards, cut it, some cards are face up, cut it again deeper, cut it down to where all the cards are face up, some cards are face up, and some cards, and this is why you bend it, because you want to get the break where they're back to back, okay? If we get a close-up of that, you guys can see that? That's where the break is. That's where the cards are divided. So the cards below the break are face down. The cards above it are face up. You're just going to flip over that pack and then place it on top. And then you just say, give it a magic riffle. And look, all the cards.
That's cool.
Scott, you want to try it? You haven't done it for a while, okay? You want to try it? Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to do this, okay? You ready? Okay, make sure all your cards are the same way first, okay? Everybody got their cards the same way? Okay. Give the cards a little bit of a bend, okay? Not too much. You don't want to fold the cards in half. You just want to give them a bend, okay? Now, you're going to slide off a few of the cards. You're going to take those cards and you're going to flip them face up. Put those on top of the deck, okay? Then you're going to go deeper down and do it again. Go down some more cards. Flip those face up. Go down even deeper. Flip those face up. Okay? Yeah, that's right, Shane. You're just rotating. Each time you go a little bit deeper down, so there'll be more face up cards until about half the deck is face up. Now they'll think that half the deck is face up, but they'll think it's mixed in, not all together on top like it is. Okay? Yes, Scott?
Nah, I suck.
Okay, don't worry about it. It takes practice, guys, okay? Okay? Now, once you have that done, you're going to square off the deck, put it together, okay? Then you say some cards, you cut to the face-up cards, you say some cards are face up. You cut even deeper. Some cards are face down. And then you look for your break. You can feel it. You can feel the break. That's why you bent the cards. Then you go some cards are back to back. Then when you put these cards back, you're going to flip them so they're face down and put it back on top. Then you have all the cards, you give it a little riffle, And what that does too, it unbends the cards so the cards aren't bent anymore. Then you can show all the cards are face up. You think you can do that, Mary? Okay.
That's a smart one. Here.
Okay, let's watch Mary do it. Okay, so remember you want to do it secret first, okay? Some cards face up, some cards face down. Okay? Now Mary has a little bit different handling than I do, but that's okay as long as it will work out the same way. Okay? So show some of the cards face up.
Some of the cards face up.
Mm-hmm.
Some face down.
Mm-hmm.
And some back to back. Like that.
Very good. Good job, Mary.